Nico had similar styles of tapping people in the face with the AK-47. Now that huNter gets to do the lion's share of that while Nico's picking up the big green in certain situations, might allow him to flourish a bit more. So far, the stats are leaning to that. It'll be interesting to see when we get a couple more G2 games under our belt. But the guns are out. Nico back onto the AWP. AKs are plenty for FaZe.
Again with this guard pressure. Look what Nico's got to call now. He's going to have an elevated spot over the smokes. The only vulnerability I was going to say was flashbangs. Couldn't finish my sentence before FaZe forced him off.
And they're sneaking into the L block here perfectly, so using it to shroud their control. Foot spotted, I think.
Oh, yes, indeed.
He's talking a lot.
He's piecing it together. So they park it, and now Carrigan takes his next step. Doesn't look like a comfortable lineup, but he's got it all the same. So Heaven smoke, we saw that on the pistol, just as Nexa leaves it. Flashes galore. Nico holds the door though. Rain warehouse shut down.
If they go vent here, Alex, there is this gap towards the lower bomb site. Twister's got down secret.
You're right. The smoke is up.
There it is.
And it's loud, but they're going down. Looking to contest. Brokey lingers. He has a chance here. He can really punish. huNter, does he do his due diligence? Does he check the squeak? He doesn't look like he's going to.
Oh. Oh.
Ah, and he's find it. huNter's down, 4 on 4. Brokey's luck has converted now into the low site. He can go.
FaZe are in control of this one.
Fully.
They're still looking lobby for players.
Oh, they're talking it through. It's not a fun retake. It's already established. The AWP has to try and find a way in, find a way to nullify coldzera's line of sight already tapped away at. Half ticked. What do you do? What's the plan? You need a frag. They're not giving you anything. Carrigan jiggling. He's going to catch nades. He's going to catch bullets. Twist finds one in return. Time. Someone has to get on the bomb now. coldzera overwhelmed. They're doing it. It's just Twist to deny the bomb. There's too many players, and just in time, G2 have taken the site. That is insane. Against the odds, against the clock, 6 posted.
Oh, come on now. This is getting a bit silly. It felt like they were just completely bottlenecked up towards ramp. How do they fight on?
The mothers meeting at top ramp, Chad. They're sitting there. I assumed that was the we should save, lads.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I assumed it was. But damn, just in time.
I don't know how FaZe let that happen. And I say let that happen. This is the window. Aminate taking down Brokey. coldzera gets caught between 2 chairs. That's a bloody German saying. Sorry, everybody.
Caught between 2 chairs,
yeah,
you freak?
What? 2 chairs. It's never mind. It's 2 decisions. Anyway, the L block smoke coming out fast again. And, well, the intensity, maybe it's lifting here, is Carrigan trying to pip the same gap that we saw previously.
Yeah, and if he is in that same, you might feel like it's the same kind of pressure. Lobby is being aggressed upon. Carrigan's found Nico, and he's dueling with him. Jack's overwhelmed. The movement from Brokey keeps him alive. And they've got full hell and ramp control. Nexa, element of surprise. And he's got all 3. What? FaZe disintegrate at the hands of Nexa.
I know he's here too.
And that's the end of that. G2, wow, not only an impressive retake, but they string together a consistent 7th there.
Yeah, now money broken for FaZe. So this is quite awkward, right? When FaZe have had advantages, like in that previous round, it felt that they were good to start running away with a bag of T-side rounds here. G2 were the ones who, when they lost that Deagle round, I was already talking about them getting 6, being par for the course, it looking good. Well, now we're back on track for that conversation. 7-4, pistols out, 8. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. 8, pretty much guaranteed. There's only 1 Deagle. There's no way they pull off the same situation as earlier. 4 Glocks, 1 Deagle. Nico's getting pressured again. But it can't be the same way, right? These Glock bullets, if they tag him up, it's not going to be like a Deagle bullet. He'll be cool. He'll be chill. It's interesting how FaZe on these rounds, a lot of the times you can go, oh, why are they so split up? They only have pistols. Why don't they group up and try and, you know, go see if they can take down one guy? Well, we talked through like using the utility, making sure the CTs siphon through it. Another good thing about these eco rounds and going slow like this is you can feel out the team. What smokes are they throwing? What utility are they prioritizing? What positions are they playing? huNter gets 3 more. Nexa to mop up the mess. Rain and Brokey go down, 8-4 now. And, well, the guns will come back out for FaZe, but I'm interested to see where they start ending. They tried a fast top, didn't work. They're getting that space towards Yard.
They've taken ramp successfully against Jax a couple of times.
When they took Secret quickly on their anti-eco round, they lost that. Remember, there was the pistols already in the lower site. So a few of the options here from FaZe not feeling so comfortable right now.
Definitely feels good when you force the CT rotate lower and finish top side. We saw them pivot up that vent.
They should have won the one where they pivoted down the vent as well when we think about it.
That's a failed smoke, I think. Nexus dropped one. Pushed up regardless. Cold given a tall task of defending lobby. They've got lots of nades lined up for this top side take.
Oh.
huNter's caught a little bit flack and lives to tell the tale.
Yeah, really punishing key position to watch Squeaky there. So huNter on 37 points of health will have to operate a little bit more passively as Nico's taken the line into Squeaky now. May even be able to post himself up deep into lobby. And huNter's going to take that space too. So proactive stuff from G2 here, playing to their strengths.
See him. And he's been found out. Nico and huNter combined for an opening frag. And that's disastrous. That's the lobby holder. uTill does bloom outside. Twistzz and Karrigan working on their project. A boost up towards the rafters to get some info yard. Nexa, in response, heads towards that low site. Big Jewel. Big Jewel! How does huNter win that one? He was so low. He nearly takes down Twistzz as well. Amanex managed to find one, but into the site and a 2v3. Should favor G2, but as the bomb goes down, Nexa advancing. And just patience. They know they need info eventually. Waiting for a body to be presenting its head. Twistzz gets the info. One Squeaky says. They all have kits. They can rot the clock. We saw how successful that was in the previous. Sensitive now as Twistzz found another. Oh, there you have it, Twistzz! 2 clean headshots, a 3rd frag on the board as well. A huge round from him to turn up, and that's not the first time he's been a large contributor in a FaZe Clan round on that T side.
That's 2 we can attribute.
Trying to realize.
He's growing into that role,
He's filling in that role now.
He's got Karrigan to yell in his ear here now too, so might get some life in the party. This could be the difference between a 9-6 and an 8-7 for FaZe.
7. Sounds great. Not going to be easy as the lobby push and crunch comes in. Nico, quick reactionary response to the lower site. They are out yard though. I wonder how quickly Jax is going to be ready for this as the ramp player. He seems postured for it. He knows it's a vulnerability. Rain goes down. Interesting role reversal as they hold health from ramp.
Yeah, knowing that Nexa was there as well means that lower might be a little bit empty, but nope. Nico
like
just
that.
tapping away.
Just like that. Completely destabilizes the round for FaZe. 2 players set up for this, and Twistzz trying to draw the crosshairs. This is a chance. Oh, and just gets away from Nexa's trade. Oh, if only Twistzz could have converted. Takes the jewel on ramp side. Molly to isolate. huNter containing the ramp rotate.
Lots of time for this. If they go back up secret, that's the right call. Vent has been such a highlighted position in these rotations. huNter's ready for it. They've just made their way onto the side.
Okay.
That's a nade of some variety.
Jax trying to put some pressure on. They are tagged up. These bullets can start to connect. More from Twistzz! He delivers another double. Crucial frags found from the Canadian. huNter looking to play spoiler and already takes down the star of the show. A failed flash, gets out and taps the head. See ya later. huNter beheads FaZe Clan and puts a 9th on the board for G2. These rounds are coming down to the 1v1s, down to the wire. And the separating factor this time is the triple. huNter delivers 22 and 6 despite Twistz's best efforts. He takes them both down, peeking from either window. The double peek bested. huNter just does one better.
Yeah, I can't believe even with the missed flash, he still gets away with this one here. You can just see the tiny little pixel of Brokey's head over the top of the ramp, and oh, that's going to be a frustrating one to lose right there. 9-5 now. AKs will come back out. That plant means a lot for FaZe Clan.
Yeah, it started so strong for them as well. Cold caught a little of the lobby aggression, but traded nicely. G2 locking it down. Amanek.
Oh, that is a huge nade.
Jeez Louise. That one hurts.
They're out hut?
Straight out hut. huNter, only the one. FaZe keeping it simple. Let's see if G2 will feel stupid.
Another good nade.
Mollied out, my lord. Yeah, more collateral damage. And now battling their way back in. It doesn't seem easy. Especially not now, Brokey. Caught one. Nico with the one-way. Spells a sixth. Changing my mind is Nexa and Nico. Just the one frag, but time just a bit too sensitive on this mission, I think. He hasn't got the chance, and so we will have a 9-6 half. 6 on the T side. Not to be sniffed at. G2 transition over to the attack. FaZe Clan. Then stick around, because this one certainly could go the distance. I'm Machine, and I'm joined by Sponge. It is my honor to be shouting about this video game to you guys, sitting or standing or lying, wherever you may be. T-Pistol from FaZe was full of strategy and fakes. I wonder if there's going to be the same delicacy to G2's, or will it be a brute force approach? Two split towards the yard for presence, keeping Twists on his toes as he puts on his ballet shoes for the dance and immediately gets sent back to the bench. Twists falls to Nico's P250. That T-side P250 is deadly in the right hands. It's like he's just playing hot potato with it.
Well, they're actually poised now back towards Squeaky Door, so there is nothing towards yard.
Who's
Rain
there,
can
though?
call that clear.
Who's holding top site? That's it. It's Carrigan in main. Yeah, Rain in main. Oh, awkward. Down the vent.
Spotted down the vent. Cold and Brokey rotating already from ramp.
They can hold this as best they can. The door will swing open. It's a hard shot to hit. He holds his nerve. He has hit the shot. One more required. Nex has already managed to catch a long distance Glock. Body shots. Cold Zero vulnerable to the same. He's so low. One bullet will do. Spotted. 2 from ramp for the CT retake. Rain late. Very late. Gonna come down to Jax here. He can really hold them at bay, and somehow Rain has actually done some damage. huNter and Decon. Jax needs to find one.
Oh, both low.
So low. They can make it work, though. It's only Jax. Just need to find the head. He's switching between the two. One bullet will do. Jax has found the first. Carrigan needs a fresh clip. One tap to the head is what was required, and it's Jax that finds it. Okay, got a little stressed. But he's cool. He composes himself and posts the 10th.
All right, well, that one there, down to the wire again. We have had some of these really strange mid-rounds where it is on a dime which way it's going to fall right there. Jack's making this one work. You can see as he gets his first of the 2, just 2 bullets left for this final kill, keeping his cool, not panicking, not stressing. Takes down Carrigan, who's had a runs at the moment, but in the first half, they won 9 rounds. In 7 of those 9 rounds, huNter had a multi-kill. He was directly responsible for impact in 7 of those 9 rounds that G2 Esports were able to pick on up. Now, he had multi-kills in rounds they lost 2, but we're just attributing...
7 out of 9.
Yeah, so in the rounds they were winning, he was a huge factor. We will see the force buy from FaZe. This time it does look a lot like what we saw from G2 on their CT side. The scout out, that's going to be in Brokey's hands to be towards yard. We saw the tags that Nico could get. How are G2 going to approach this one? Because you need to avoid the scout.
Yeah, I mean, he found his connections yard and ramp, right? As they went for their yard to lower.
He got 3 assists in that round, so it's going to be difficult for Brokey to see if he can do the same here, but we're back underway.
Let's get that game sound back up when we can. And we'll get into this round. 1 minute 45 thrust onto the clock. And we begin again.
So notice they're not sending anybody towards yard here. They're just one player on top of Silo. That will be huNter. Next to passively watching it. Sound cue will be heard as he smokes off towards main, so Brokey's starting to get a good idea of where they could be attacking from. Molly towards credit card, flushing out any up close and personal CTs. And Amanex working on some ramp control here, going to underarm himself a flash, jumping through the Mac 10. Carrigan's under pressure.
Get out of there. Some missed Deagle shots, gives them space. A lot of space to maneuver. Carrigan sticking around, does well to find Jax. He's cut them down to size and he's been able to disappear. They can't punish that. Now, it comes down to huNter. He's been spotted out. If he gets down secret, Twists can't contain him, does hit the Deagle shot necessary, though that was his chance. Rain misses the shot, huNter lives on. And now the bomb can go down. Not looking as impactful this time from FaZe.
Yeah, huNter is low, but...
Oh, he might even get another one. Yeah, it seems set for success. Another multi-kill on a G2 round. He's on for 30 already. We're only just into the second half, my lord. huNter against a team as prime as FaZe is making it look easy.
We all know the storylines, right? We all know that Nico used to be on FaZe, he left the team. Carrigan, he got demoted away, taken away from in-game leader role. He went and played at mousesports for some time. We had Cold Zero coming to FaZe to be with his good friend Nico. We know all those stories, right? But the story in EPL, the story for this group, there are dire consequences for FaZe if they go down here with a whimper, right? They're already sitting at a 1-2 win-loss record. If they lose this one, it is going to come down to some mathematical chance. We'll let the desk, we'll let League Ops, let everybody explain that. But all in all, if FaZe just go out here, and right now the scoreline's sitting at 11-6, it looks like they're on the receiving end of a beatdown on their map pick. It is going to be difficult to see this team make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, and especially because their first game, you know, their opening battle of this group was one that filled us with some degree of confidence.
Yeah, the Vitality game.
Yeah, they can push Vitality. Mirage was a convincing, like, 16-4 beating, admittedly against the French who used to never pick it.
Yeah, the NIP result,
Shox
I think,
has always hated Mirage.
the NIP result is the one with FaZe where we had not scratching our head, but it was a 2-0, right? 16-14 on Overpass, 16-11 on Train. And that's
hard walk, Chaddy. They're already down.
They bought back into Deagles again, so at least they're still a little bit threatening here, FaZe. Quiet scenes, very quiet scenes. And on the scene is Carrigan, so he's already towards lower. Rain down the vent now as well.
Rain wants a bit of redemption after his previous missed shot. Couldn't finish off huNter and was the last frag of the round. Okay. Hits the shot. Clips the wings of Jax and immediately heads out of there, looking for body shots, and Carrigan more damage. It's only the one bullet. Enables Brokey though, and he's actually found a clean headshot onto the healthy Nico. Bomb's not going to be planted immediately with ramp presence like that.
Oh, they're going to let Nexa work here. Plenty of room for Nexa to go for a flank onto ramp before they post on Range trying to take a fight.
He was. Ramp being held by Cold at the moment. He's going to be aware of it now. Nexa, though, can finish this job neat and tidy. Brokey would have to hit the hero shot. Does soften him up for Cold's Deeg. 3-on-3. Krieg on huNter. Bomb down. Planted safe. And just like that, the dirt is gone. huNter needing more. Going for those taps, just like his cousin. Another body dropped. This looks like 12. Twist just has no voice in this round. Without the kit, he'd have to find Bloodshed immediately.
Yeah, we're halfway tick now.
And Amanek is going unchecked. Great camera work. There's 12.
They're going to get the Krieg. Yes, Amanek just picks it up in time. So that'll go back in the hands of Nico. He's been using that in lieu of AWP in occasion. And when you got tappy aim like him and his cousin do, then yeah, it makes a bit of sense because you get a little look here. Scoped on in. Bosh. Simple as you like. The headshot makes that head explode like a bit of a watermelon. And now the guns will come out. Brokey onto his AWP. Rifles for the rest. No defuse kit here.
This is where we find out if FaZe are going to be competitive on their map pick.
Yeah, if FaZe lose this one, we can almost call map number 1 done. So fast towards Yard. Nico leading the charge here. Squeaky naded off. And some smokes fall. Was there a bit of a gap towards Yard? I think there was. A huge gap. Oh, re-smoking it now. Cancel that. They've dealt with their MSG too. Lots of bullets through the smoke. They've
Surely that implies that there's people behind it. Oh!
That dink helps.
Yeah, it does. And the nade damage is there as well, but they do start to take a lot of liberties. Look at this. Knives were out as they turned the corner. Not expecting a rotate down this fast. Brokey, I'm getting deja vu. This time he has the AWP, but he's missed his chance. Carrigan.
Oh, great clear.
Jax has done well to clear it. Amanek's done well to trade it, but there's Brokey's frag, and suddenly, with Cold Zera combined, they've got a 2-man advantage and the bomb loose. Hard to retrieve. Nico putting pressure on Cold, and that wallbang's so close to finishing the job. huNter posts another.
huNter's made it doable now for Nico, right? Last spotted towards main. They heard the bullets. He's already put Cold Zera low. Has a good idea where the other two players are. And now with 40 seconds left on the clock, needs to find a kill. Has that molly to work with. Knows that Cold could either flank ramp, drop down the vent, still be a nuisance in towards lobby. But if he stays parked, maybe Nico can isolate a fight. Well, there's one. Cold's dead. They know where he's coming from.
They do. And Brokey's got the AWP, so his next fight is
crazy
everything.
peek from Rain.
Rain's giving him info, and Brokey saves the day. Okay. FaZe needed that.
I gave Jack so much credit there on that clear, right? Because then they went to dark side and they set up their nades. Like, this is great. You know, they can't be seen, they can't be spotted, and then they're going to clear out that position. But it felt like he ran out unawares. Maybe it was accidentally making it look like good pathing. But yeah, FaZe pull one in, and they desperately needed that round right there. That'll be their 7th. And now we can see competitive on the CT side. We need more of that. Multiple rounds in a row is required.
It's great awareness from Nico as well. He knew he was...
Next onto a MAC-10, Nico onto a Deagle, AKs for the rest. Utility is good. Oh, dearie me. All right, G2. Round number 20, get things underway. Early smoke dribble towards Yard. Nico will have to be aware of some CT aggression there. Late secret smokes still being set up. You can see on the radar, Amanek and Jax just lob those out. They're going to land as Nico's got control of red, so they can stay quiet behind this. How much harassment do FaZe want to throw out here? Flash over, bullets through. Damage done again. Rain straight onto Nico. He's down.
That's a dream for Rain.
Oh, you were so cheeky. Look at this.
The timing on that respray. He gave it so much time.
How does he get two?
Jax caught down as well. Rain has single-handedly put FaZe into a prime position for an 8th. Certainly not out of the realms of possibility. The bomb is down lower. Nexa is controlling and corralling the top rotate. They have to use secret or ramp now with his position as it currently stands.
huNter could get 30 kills in this round right here. They even have utility to open decon, smoke into the site, try and get a plant. They've been given a lot of room here, G2.
Look at the passive nature of Karrigan right now. Whoa, with only an MP9, 0 util, and a quiet game from him so far. He's hoping for the element of surprise. Just needs one player to be caught out, and then you basically won the round. huNter confirms his presence, and yeah, Karrigan has been found. This is what Nexa's been waiting for.
Oh, you got another one. Rain's not looking.
Not looking at all. And in the back of the head, he strikes.
G2
are turning a 3v5 completely on its head. It's going backwards. Oh, and coldzera's hunt's gone down. That was an M4, a full health M4, bomb ticking, and suddenly the CTs realize it's just not worth it. A 3v5 thrown by the wayside.
Rain didn't even see the two players he killed through the smoke. That's how easy of a number advantage FaZe got in this round.
Oh, and it's just gone crumbling down off the back of Amanek's opening.
This is the danger of turtling up, right? They played so passive. You could see Karrigan with that weapon, the MP9. Sure, it's great for close-range fights, but they took their time. G2 never panicked. Kept it calm, kept it quiet.
I mean, that's going to shatter any momentum you had.
That was the round where they invested with the MAC-10.
A single point of damage. Nexa just too quick to the trigger.
And now Nico operating with the MAC-10. This might be fast onto the top side here. They might try and punish FaZe Clan. Famises, 3 of them. AK, AWP, the saved weapons are strong, but G2 could rock FaZe's world right here. Squeaky getting naded off. Looks like they're going ramp.
All right. What have you got for us, Karrigan? A FAMAS and a spray, unlike anything else. Well, that'll deter you.
Oh, 3-on-5 again, so let's see how much room FaZe want to give him to work with here. They've actually naded deep into lobby. That was just a little bit shy of a nuclear amount of damage.
2 opening deaths for Nico back-to-back through smokes.
Can his team bail him out again? That's the question, right? Like, if he's making space and they're turning these rounds, this time no territory to work with. They didn't get down secret. Didn't get out ramp. Now they're just stalled on out. It'd be a dream here if you're FaZe and you can just re-upgrade those Famises into some AK-47s. Might make those financial woes seem a little bit less. Yard smoke's coming out here. Will help them cross towards secret, and that's where they got a lot of space in the previous. Karrigan's been tasked with rotating down here a few times.
Great molly. Smokes won't fade though. He'll have time to get across. Just before they fade, G2 slither into that low site. Karrigan with his double on ramp has not broken the window, so that's a lovely sound cue he'll be able to rely upon.
They don't have as much crowd control utility here, G2. Last time they smoked off towards ramp, mollied towards ramp. That helped them get onto the side. This time they're being denied 20 seconds left. They have to hit these shots.
So screwed. Yeah, it's just going to come down to the duels. Brokey does not miss this often and delivers when required. Karrigan posts his 3rd, and huNter under so much scrutiny.
There's the 30.
Finds his 30th. Brokey, however, does secure the 8th for FaZe. So converting this time off the 3v5. I think it was asking just a little too much of the G2 squad to do the impossible twice. But yeah, converting off the back of his flash, that's exclusively Karrigan's impact there. And a lovely little no-scope for good measure. 13, T-side G2 only require 3, but they have come up against FaZe Clan CT wall, and it's a perfect, as you discussed, response for the financial woes. Here we go.
Mowing him down.
It's nearly all of them, and it will be soon. Jack's locked out, no armor. The quickest round so far of the game. Back to lobby with his tail between his legs. Band-aids all over.
Yeah, a bit of line him up, knock him down from Karrigan. He's been gifted, well, not gifted. He's been given opportunities to convert a bunch of kills in the last 2 rounds.
5 kills. He has doubled his frag total over the course of these 2 rounds.
Not too shabby by any means. Now it's just old Jackie boy here, and with 36 points of health, all he can do is damage to the economy. Would have to be a miracle round, and we've already had a couple of those in this series so far. It's just map number 1. Brokey takes down Jax. The scoreline now starting to catch on up. FaZe have found their 9th. One more, they get the double digits, and maybe we're on like Donkey Kong, because here it is again. Spam through the smoke, everybody lumped in together. It's nice if they could all just line up and get an ace with it. You know, that's what we dream of.
Yeah, Flamey knows all about that.
That is true. He did a couple of magnificent spray downs, didn't he?
In 1 game, no less.
Well, G2 will take their last time out. Now, I mentioned it before when they only had 1 left. Now that they've used their last one, they still need to get 3 more rounds. T-side nuke, it's a cruel mistress.
Yeah, it's easy to have that feeling of no options start to spread, especially when FaZe are starting to string together some consistent ones. The Orgs, the Orps, all starting to better your chances. And these are just some highlights of what we've seen from huNter so far. These taps, definitely starting to see more Krieg action. Even in my MM games, you know, Nico has 1 bloody game with the Krieg and then everyone's bopping my head off with it.
It's so, I mentioned it last night when I was doing the podcast, but it's so crazy that Nico has gone from the guy who, you know, didn't want to use the Krieg in the Org to the guy who now is preferentially picking the Krieg on the T side. So it's quite interesting to see, but the ebbs and flows of Counter-Strike is an interesting buy right now from G2, Alex.
It is, okay, so a conservative approach.
They want to keep it costly. They want to keep the pressure on here, but they're not operating with everything. They haven't completely shoved into the middle.
But they might be able to catch, you know, a slightly less alert CT. At least that's the plan. A top pop. Hut is held. coldzera readies himself, but does eat the flash. They're slipping out the net. There's 2 topside. He screams, trades onto the first, needs a second. They're already in. So many angles, and already Nexa provides another. FaZe Clan start to say, not like this. Not like this. Twist catching nades. Karrigan locked in the vents. Nico ready to do damage as Twist swings in from main. Oh, and Rain and Cold starting to grip their fists extra tight. Realizing their frags could have huge ramifications. You don't want to be losing all your pennies, all your schmeckles. It's not even the full investment. Smoke, squeak, and give it a go. Nico, oh, he's missed his shot.
Miss.
They have a chance just to get in, but no.
Hey, he made up for that.
Makes up for it in buckets and spades. Brokey to save. G2 have done it with a conservative investment into that top site.
You need to run, Brokey. Get the hell out of there, mate.
Oof.
Oh, dearie me, he's gone down. Money is not great for everybody on FaZe right here. You can see that Brokey and Rain both under that 4K mark. Will be hard to reinvest. And
Last bullet, was it?
I think so.
Yep. Style points for Nico. 14 for G2. This is FaZe's pick. I will reiterate. Inferno is next. Mirage, the decider, should we require it?
Brokey did just get dropped an AWP there, so it looks like he's been hooked up by coldzera, who's been left with a Famis, a Smoke, and Kevlar. So bleak scenes to defend against 15 for G2. Run boost. Early.
Trying to set Brokey up for success, but denied by Smokes.
Difficult move to pull off there, that one. Brokey's going to be completely smoked off here. Really good stuff here from G2.
Yeah, straight down. Straight down. And that really does put a complete spanner into the works of a functional CT side.
And they haven't even worried about that T side AWP. There's no need.
Oh, and they can park Ammon at main as well. No one's in warehouse to contain him. He has free reign.
Yeah, this has been very passive stuff from FaZe on the CT side, right? Normally a team like this with Rain and Cold, you've got Twist in the mix, you'd think there'd be a couple more fights going on, but they're giving up a lot of room, and now they're under pressure again.
Oh, he's caught them on the swing, but he doesn't hit this shot. huNter tagged up. Karrigan is actually working on a really powerful flank here, and he's caught Nexa. Amanek, however, immediately arrives from main when he needed to, and Nico, patience rewarded onto Rain. FaZe starting to fall, starting to falter. Brokey, he's unaware. He's starting to try and be aware of ramp, but he's nowhere near the correct call.
He just left the gap.
They're bringing bomb through heaven. 20 seconds. Brokey starting to realize his mistake. The bomb's already up there. Jax has taken the safe route. This is Twist's moment. He's denied it. 2 from main shut down. He's not quite done. More. Oh. Jax denies again. Karrigan to clutch up. It's Amanek. He can't find him cleanly, and G2 snatch it away from some new stars to fill the feed. Amanek with 3, 18 as he equalizes, and now FaZe Clan starting to really feel the burn.
Yeah, no money left.
3 CT rounds is all they've posted.
Twist almost pulled off another big one, right? In that first half, he was bailing them out, had a nice Deagle round, had a couple of nice AK rounds. They could have actually converted a couple more off his heroics here. Going to be kicking themselves they didn't, because it will just be the Deagles, some smokes, a smattering of utility to deal with the G2 onslaught.
This can end in so many different ways. Preparing for potential lobby aggression, understandably so. They know that the buy is limited for FaZe.
Disciplined Counter-Strike here from G2.
Yeah.
Letting the mistake come to them, not rushing the situation. A minute 15 left on the clock, and now they start to move forward, lining up their yard smokes. There's no rush for this. Force out this CT rotation, break out the windows, keep them on notice, make sure they aren't too aware of what's going on.
It seems like yard on the smokes.
It's been working for him.
It has. It's hard to fault it.
And lobby control has been taken, and with how much FaZe have been turtling up in a lot of these situations, they're not going to have any info because they're not playing for it down towards secret. They're not getting stuck in. Top site's locked out. It's all a fake.
It's huge fake, but they were able to call it clear. Karrigan pushes in and actually has taken down that prong of the assault. They might want to change. Look at this.
Ladder now.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
Using that yard to go top site. It's ambitious. It's very ambitious from G2 here. Their mid-round calling can be ruined exclusively by Karrigan's info push here. He's gonna get there in time, I think. I think he beats Nico. And just in time, he drops the flame. Nico, can he get out? No, Karrigan trades from beyond the grave.
Another molly kill.
And it's Twist Deagle to continue to make things awkward. huNter does find a necessary frag. They have got time, but it's so limited. You have to get safe haven. Amanek to bodyguard, but he's gone down. The bomb is there. And huNter to clutch up. It's only Brokey. He does it again. 33. And he steals it away. G2 take FaZe's pick, and they take it convincingly. My